My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle.
Oh yes, yo chicken bros, what's up? It's your boy Smile here coming at you with a brand new video. And this is kind of a continuation of my 8 o'clock video. It is about the invention I said I came up with a long time ago. I will have to dig these sources back up, and so come back in like maybe a few days after I publish this video, and I will try to put all of the sources down below in the description. And whenever I'm done with that, I will actually say in the video on the same day that I have found all the sources that I had. But I kind of have a notepad right here kind of telling me everything about it. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, make a ring, ding, ding. And all that means, let's get into today's video now, shall we? So, what I had stated was this was a possible way. Now, I cannot say for certain that I am correct here. But, based upon knowledge I have found and gained throughout researching the fuel and industry of such, there is a way to do not only fuel, but also gain a good amount of water. If you were to rapidly heat up our sewer water to the point where it would evaporate in a controlled area, and then the steam go up into a freezer-like area, and it freeze into ice, and then you melt it into capsules, you would have fresh water. Perfectly fine fresh water. That was my basis. I was thinking like a water heater, except it's connected to a cooler that will freeze it. Now, you may be saying, how the heck are you going to keep those two extremes in the same area? Which is a fair point. I had did a bunch of research trying to figure out how I can make it to where it could be stable enough, and I believe I pinpointed Alaska as the best spot in the United States to build such a factory that would work such a thing like this. But you may be saying, well, yeah, this will make great fresh water out of all of our sewage water. But where does the fuel come in? Well, you see, whenever you heat it up, not only are you getting rid of all the bacteria from this supercharged heat, you would also have a sludge-like material left behind. And this is where it's going to sound kind of gross, but just stick with me here. I had looked up a few different things, and apparently this has some similar property matter to coal. And coal is used by wood, like lumberjack mills, and burned in a way that doesn't produce CO2. So, if we took that and figured out a reverse engineer way to make this new sludge-like material be able to produce fuel while still producing no carbon emissions or little carbon emissions, then by technicalities, we would have a fuel source that is not only renewable because all humans have to eat, but a bit more eco-friendly. Now, like I said before, I am not the smartest person in the box. This is probably very wrong, but I have read articles about people trying this themselves. And if anyone has the money to look into this and try to build it, then hey, all the better for bettering society. Now, people are going to be saying, wait a minute, you said sewage water. Does that mean it's your remained matter after eating some Taco Bell in that gasoline? Yes, technically. That is what it is. I'm not certain if that would cause a bit of a foul odor after you drive a car with it. But as far as I'm aware, I would say if you don't want to use gas, if this administration doesn't want to use fossil fuels, this could be the next best thing. Now, there are people saying, why don't you just go nuclear? Which is a fair point until you think about Chernobyl. I mean, that's something that you gotta really, really watch. And with this administration, I wouldn't trust them with it. And here's the best part of this idea that I'm proposing. If we were to make something like that, you gotta think, how are we gonna get that sludge into a container to work? We could hire people to shovel it. So just manual labor. And that would get homelessness and jobs out of the way for so many people that could just shovel it. And again, let me reiterate, by superheating and freezing this water, we are getting some of the freshest water anyone in my generation will ever drink. Simply because that water has been filtrated in all that gunk over and over again. So that is exactly what I'm kind of saying here. This is a 2-for-1 thing. You get yourself a bunch of better water, and you get this sort of a fuel alternative if you must. Now, I wouldn't go and cook meals with it. I honestly never would do that, but you're the one over here trying to, get rid of fossil fuels. I'm over here giving you an opportunity to figure out a way to do it. I mean, this is all I can come up with as a human being. So if you think that's even possible, let me know in the comments. That was kind of a short sketch I had. I guess this is kind of like a smile story time video more than hey, let's talk about this. But I figure you'd be interested in this kind of a proposition. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, make a ring a ding ding. I'd like to give a shout out to all my Discord detectives, that being Ryu, Baby Loser, Quinn/Moth, Detective Sussy Coco, and Little Dormy. If you want a more detailed version of this kind of quick explanation that would last within my 10-minute mark, I can make you a longer, more dedicated video and kind of explain all the ins and outs I have concerning this sort of a thing. But I don't have everything together. I am not by any means an engineer. This had taken me like years of study to try to figure out if it was even capable of working. So I cannot promise this is even usable, but I can tell you my fully fledged idea if you tell me in the comments. If you want to check out my Discord server, it's the one-stop shop for everything Smile. I have polls. I have the Ask Smile section where you can ask me questions, because I know how hard it is to get in contact with your favorite YouTubers these days. All you gotta do is just at me with a question and say whatever you want to say, and I will answer. I check the Ask Smile section about once a day, and it's an easy way for me to keep in contact with you. You can also send me a donation of $1, $3, $5, or $10 with a message that I will shout out right here at this point in time in the video. Or you can become a monthly member with quite a few perks involved, so don't forget about that either. This will all be in a Smile doc and a link down below. And don't forget as well, I am currently working on a lot of stuff. I am doing everything I can for you guys. Remember, I am just one guy. This is going to take me a long amount of time. But I am very excited, and I really enjoy doing this. I was told that my game graphics are rather low, and I get that. Obviously, I am not really working on high-tier stuff at the moment. And for that, I do apologize. I will try to find some way of fixing this and fixing my audio. But as it stands, it will take me a good bit to figure out how. So if you watch one video and then the next one is just huge boost in quality, I would say thank this user right here who told me a possible fix to this situation. So big shout out to you, bro. Thank you for helping me out. Please don't forget, I am streaming on Smile Live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Every Wednesday will be a charity stream. I am looking at the charities now to figure out what I will be streaming on each charity. Give me time. As you guys know, I have a lot in the works. I am honestly surprised I made it as far as I did, subscriber-wise. So I wasn't really expecting it to go this far. When it did, I know now I really have a chance at making this a business. So if you can, tell all of your friends about the channel. Keep this thing growing. The more people know about me and the more income I get coming in, the better my videos will be in quality and audio, and I will be able to spend more time fixing these things up for you guys and making them more presentable. I may not have the best videos around, but the fact that you still watch and enjoy them really does mean the world to me. And Yo Man Smile is over and out. Peace.